Should I sell my motorcycle? Have you been asking yourself that lately? Just because you haven't rode all winter. Spring is here. You don't feel like motivated to take the bike out for a ride. Let's get you back motivated. I still find the passion to ride the bike. Let's just get back into it. I just added a new seat to it by Corbin. Dope looking seat. In my opinion, I think it's a dope looking seat. Not on their website. This is by Dale Walker, like the cut or whatever it is, the shape, however they did it. But yeah, it's not on their website. Hopefully they will put it on there someday. It's a little bit different. Send them an email and let them know that you want the Dale Walker by Whole Shot seat, and they don't know exactly what it is. Let's run down some of the things that we've done to it so far. We added this GV windshield. I had the powder coated trim that comes in chrome. Done that. I powder coated the wheels. So I think these wheels look better versus the burgundy that they come with. They're supposed to be red. They look orange. I don't know, it says neon red when I had it powder coated, but I like this color. When they did them, the lady asked me if I needed to re-powder them, and I was like, no, leave them, I love them. And I did fall in love with that color. It's unique. I think it looks good on the bike. Also had the tail. This was black. I had this painted to match the tank. Did that to it, and then we just added the seat. What else? I think that's pretty much it. And then I had the bike flash or tuned by two-wheel dyno work. Also, I forgot to mention the headlight is by Motodemic. I did the LED headlight on this bike, which I think it made the bike look really good. Now let's take this thing for a ride. Let's turn here, Lockerman. There's a lot of history down here in Delaware. I didn't pay attention in school, especially not in history class. I probably should have, because I'd probably be good at like kind of saying what's what, but I have no idea. What I know is that it looks really cool. I like it. I like coming down here. Keep reading the news from down here. It's all the little petty crime shit that goes on. But otherwise, if you come out during the day, you're good. I think it's at night we're having a hard time, so yeah, you're gonna get crime. But otherwise, it's a cool little spot. I wish they revitalized it a little bit. They said they used to have some really cool stuff down here, and it's kind of gone downhill, but they're trying really hard to bring it back. History wise, I have no idea what any of these buildings are. I know that there's like a little cafe that my wife and I like to come. There's a little art gallery that we've been to, which I kind of like. I'm a sucker for like art. And then you have the downtown where all the state buildings are and stuff like that. Been to one. I think it was like the Biggs Museum. Jokingly, I was like, oh, I think this is the Biggie Smalls Museum. I'll show you real quick. But otherwise, it just looks beautiful down here, you know. I could go to any state and find the beauty in any state. That's just my mind. I kind of stay off the negative vibe, so you could put me anywhere and I'll be like, wow, it's beautiful here. What I'm liking about here is the taxes, the low property taxes, the no tax on retail. I love it. Love to buy a burger and not have to pay tax. Beautiful. Leave me here forever. Everyone's always saying there's nothing to do here in Delaware, and I get it. Maybe it's not as exciting as other states, but I still like it here. You know, I'm always getting into something. Now, this is the Biggs Museum. Really nice in there. They have some days that are free to go in. We visit it. They sell art. Maybe one day I'll find something I like. But otherwise, yeah, that's the Biggs Museum. 4th of July festivities are done here. A lot of stuff is done here, which is cool. Come here a lot. You know, if there's something going on that we have interest in, we'll come check it out. Some old fire trucks. Very cool. Very nice. Okay. If you're trying to get away from the house, the kids, the wife, the everyday life, the bike would always come in handy. Dust it off, start it up, charge the battery. I don't know, get a new accessory for it. Get excited about it again. I bought the seat for it, so here I am. I want to try out the new seat. So this is what I've been doing lately, just coming out, taking a ride on this thing. Even if it's 20 minutes, 15 minutes, get out the house, brainstorm a little bit. Just get out and ride, man. It's a good feeling. Before you sell your bike, give it one more chance. Baby, give me one more night. Financially, if you can't afford the bike, I understand. Kids are in the way. You gotta take them to soccer, baseball, all that stuff. I get it. You know, riding shouldn't be your priority. But if you could swing it, leave it there, and every couple months, get out for a quick little ride. And especially in the summer, if you could do like a weekly ride, just take half hour to yourself. Do it. Don't get rid of it, because then you'll really be bored. I think I will keep a bike around for as long as I could hold one up, I guess, you know, or physically can ride, I'm gonna keep a bike around. I enjoy it, I really do. I like these moments. I like just getting out, and I've done a lot of little rides without recording. That's another thing. Everybody thinks like, oh, I gotta do a moto vlog. These videos will not get any views, very little money to be made out of this. So if you're investing to do just this, it's not the right choice. The guys that you see that are making a lot of money have been doing this for a very long time. Now, will it come back? Maybe. I don't know. You know, maybe another 5 years, 10 years, moto vlogging becomes a thing, but it's definitely not happening on YouTube right now. If I record something, it's because I'm really enjoying it and I want to savor it for me later, you know, go back and be like, oh, I enjoyed that. Like this ride, I more than likely would have not recorded it if I didn't get like a seat, or if I had something that I wanted to share that I could look back on later. I'll share it with the world. A handful of you guys will watch this video, and then I can come back in 20 years and watch my video. That's it. That's why I'm doing this. Right now I have no grandkids, so I'm gonna continue to make it in hopes of one day having grandkids, and they could look back at these videos and say like how cool my grandpa was, or how corny my grandpa was. And when riding, you really have nothing to prove to nobody. Ride your ride. I always tell everybody, man, so many people are dying on these things, and that was one of the things that made me want to stop riding as a younger rider too, was so many people I knew died on these things. These things are dangerous, and if you're not like really comfortable doing a certain thing or riding a certain speed, don't do it. All right, let me get some gas. Shut up.